Welcome to React Native tutorial. This tutorial is going to be in series. So this is just the introduction of React Native. Now, React Native is a powerful tool, framework if you like, that can be used to develop mobile applications. If you develop an app using React Native, such app can be deployed to run on both Android and iOS platforms. React is a very simple to use platform. It's based on JavaScript developed by Meta or developed by Facebook. But of course, Meta is not the umbrella company of Facebook, Instagram, and the rest. It is very easy to learn and to use. So the question is, why would you want to use React as against Swift for iOS or Objective-C for iOS and Java or Kotlin for Android? The reason why you have to do that is because with React, the applications you create is going to be cross-platform, which I just explained. You have a one code base, but it runs on both Android and iOS. So it has a huge community. Is another reason why you need to use React Native. The community around it or behind it is huge, and it has this great reload or hot reload as you develop. So you don't need to be refreshing the app here and there as you are developing. You see it real time on the phone, like your physical phone, which we are going to see as we move ahead. So how does it work? Now, React Native is actually a bridge between JavaScript and the native code. So if you have a background in JavaScript, you are more or less have a very huge chance of being a great React Native developer. So, and most of you guys who are web developers already, entering into mobile apps development using React Native is something that is very easy to do. Before you start mobile app development with React Native, you need to have basis of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, just the basic. Then of course, if you have knowledge of React.js, it's different from React Native anyway, but if you have an idea of React.js, that will be a huge advantage on your part. In order to use React Native, you need to have Node.js installed in your machine or in your system. So let's get right into it. In order to install Node.js, what you need to do is to open your browser, then you type in nodejs.org. Then once you type that, press enter. So it takes you here. Then you look at this interface, click on download. So on the download, once you click on download, then it shows you the machine that you choose your machine, basically choose your system. So I use Windows. I'm going to use Windows for this tutorial. So click on install, click on Windows installer. So it opens like that and it gets downloaded. So this is the downloaded file. So double click on it to install it. Just go through the process and it will be installed. We also need to have a code editor. You can use any editor of your choice. So have that downloaded and installed. So if you install it, it opens up like this. So go through here, terminal, then new terminal. So we're going to open a new terminal. So once it opens up like this, so it takes you to the directory where you are. So now let's just install a global Expo CLI. So npm install -g, that's for global, then Expo -CLI. So once you have typed that, press enter. So this one will install it in the global environment basically. So which means I can use one, you can use this elsewhere even if you have a new project and order. So after that it has been installed, so you have this feedback. Okay, so as you can see, so I'll create a new folder now. So I created a new folder called project. So what I need to now do is to open that folder inside this work environment. So open up like this, go to new open folder. So pick it up. So now we need to now open new terminal in this particular project folder, as you can see here. So you can see the directory is different from where I installed it globally. Of course, even if you had done it this way, it would have worked the same way anyway. But I wanted to just make sure that is not part of this. That is a global installation. Okay, so now we now type npx create expo app, then the name of the app, which is my React Native app. That is what the name I gave it. So npx create expo app is the command to create it. So I need a blank template. I don't want to have any template in this process, so I'll just say dash template blank. So the it will give me some very basic dependencies here and there. Okay, so but I don't need I want everything to be created from scratch, like router and so on and so forth. So you can see what I have now. So you see that I have asset here, I have app. So I don't have much of folders here and there. Just have the most basic structure is what I have here. Okay, so once you do that, you press enter. After you have typed that command, press enter, and you see that your project is ready. Okay, so as you can see, so here you can basically just run it. So but what you need to do is to change directory to that app folder you created, or that app name, which is, you type cd my React Native app, just like you can see, then press enter. So it will change the directory to that particular folder or that app you just created. So to run it, just type npm as npm start, press enter. So it opens up like this. So a lot of things to see here, but we can just run this one on the web. We may not want to run it on the mobile phone yet. So but you can see that the one for web, you press W, is sort of disabled, it's not installed. So I need to install that particular package. So in order to do that, so you need to type npx expo install react dom React Native web expo metro runtime. So that's what we need. If it didn't follow, I mean, it wasn't there by default. So I need to stop the server now and type that command. So I just basically copy that and look at that. So this is it. So just copy it. Let me put it where you can see it. So we have npx expo install react dom React Native web. So this one will make it run on the web browser. So you may not need to have your phone connected and so on. So once you type that, press enter. So it will install the package that will help you to run this on your browser. Okay, so as you can see, so now I'll run it again. npx start. So press enter. So you see that the W, press W, is now enabled. That is to open on the web or on the web browser. So I'll press W now. So press W. Press W. Then of course you can also just enter the address. But press W then and wait for some seconds. So you see that it's launched. As you can see, because I used a blank template, so nothing doesn't have any design for me, so like I said, that was deliberate. Okay, so this is the app. So this is what you see at the browser, where you have open up app.js to start working on your app. So as you can see, so now all these are what you import these various dependencies. So all these are the things that you are going to need. This component, import these components. This ones came with it, or they come with it basically. So let me run this one. Let me show you. Let's make it, some changes to this. So I can change the background of this app, as you can see. So this top here, so this area, so I can make changes here. For example, I can say hide there. So once I do that and I refresh, so you see the hide there comes to the app or on the browser. So then you can make changes to anything here. You can just style it, just like you can have an inline style, just like you would do with normal CSS and HTML. So it's a very familiar territory, as you can see. So if you have used HTML before, it's somehow similar. It's also tag based, and this area is the style. Maybe they may not call it CSS here, but it's actually just looks like CSS. It's actually the style sheet. So the text that I have there, more or less, when I say style equal style.text, so here I will just say text font size 45. You don't need to use PX or whatever on this one. So if you refresh, see that it affects it. Okay, so that's basically what you have. You can change the background of the body, so I can change to a background color that I can actually not see what's inside. So then I can change the font color, or the text color rather. So just a color. So there you have the color. So give it a color. The color, same color code that that you're familiar with, is what you have there. So as you can see, so see that so make changes here so that it reflects on it. As you can see, All right, so this is basically what we have. So you can see how it looks nice on the phone. In the next video, we are going to do more and continue with this. So this is just a very brief and simple introduction to React Native. I hope you like this video and I hope it helps you. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not done so already. Like the video and share it. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.